Frankly, because he overestimated his abilities or something like that, or underestimated somebody else's.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Or somebody stabs him in the back. I don't know.
I could definitely see that.
Arthur.
Maybe someone like
Luckily, he has a failsafe against that now.
Ooh.
Okay. Onyx, D100.
Onyx got an 82. I rolled both of them at once.
What would the title of your autobiography be?
That's an interesting one. I don't know if I've got a good answer for that. A work in progress? Oh, actually, that might not be
There
bad.
you go. That's it. A work
There
in
we
progress.
go. A work in progress. Especially right now.
Binary, by
He's
the
a
way.
bit of a fixer-upper.
Oh my god.
We're gonna fix this fixer-upper. A little bit of love.
No, Onyx does not know binary.
Okay, because I was gonna say, why don't you just do that, like that title, but it's all in binary.
Something tells me that wouldn't get very many people's attention on shelves. And I take that back. It would get people's attention, but then people would just like, okay, that's weird, and then just walk away.
Or maybe like in runes.
Runes, maybe. He knows more runes than he knows binary. That means that he knows any runes. Yeah, like I've kind of somewhat said before, he's got a not purely robot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that title.
Yeah.
Though. A work in progress.
A work in progress.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that actually fits. Pretty well.
And then he's like on the back cover, it's Onyx. Like he still looks robotic, but he has a turtleneck, like a black one, doing the Steve Jobs pose.
Yeah, you know what might actually fit a bit more is like the Da Vinci sketch of like the man, but it's like Onyx kind of portrayed in like a couple of different ways, like showing his different layers.
Oh wow.
How it's made.
Interesting.
How it's made episode just for Onyx. Sorry.
Interesting. Okay. Moving.
I don't know.
I think I can every roll a D100.
$74.
74. What is one assumption people make about you based on your race?
Isn't he a half elf?
Based. What? No, he's a tiefling.
Oh, right. Oh, he is. Okay, I know. I just forgot about that.
I think this question is easy. What is one assumption people make off of you based off the fact that you're a tiefling?
He likes the heat.
Oh, does he not like the heat?
He does not like heat.
Okay. You're in luck.
He does not like heat. It's not that he can't handle it. He's just like, if he had to choose, if you had to give him a choice, it would probably like the only heat he likes is in bed. That's it.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
He doesn't like packing heat?
Have you seen him shoot anything that wasn't magic?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's a good answer. Mercedes, please roll me a D100.
Okay. 51.
51. What is something your character is scared of or creeped out by?
Excuse me.
Ooh. Well, one of those things would definitely be breaking her vows or in the way of intimacy. That
She's afraid of sex?
I have
Yes.
it listed on my main
Yes, she
page.
is.
Uh-huh. I mean, think of the environment she grew up in. Her mother died because she did the devil's tango.
The Devil's
that's
Tango.
not
I
why
mean,
she
Did you
died.
just say
Yes.
the Devil's
Okay.
Tango?
In reference to sex, yes. Hi,
Exact.
Tyler, by the way.
Did I stutter? Did I stutter, Jeff?
I thought you were gonna go with something like Shakespeare's The Beast with Two Backs.
I mean, also yes.
Nope.
But here's my question with that. Did they tell her that happens immediately after? Because I'm wondering how she thinks she was born then.
I think she just thinks that she spontaneously combusts.
God forbid she ever becomes suicidal.
So she's a phoenix essentially. Her mother had sex,
Came
she
birth.
instantly died, and Mercy was just what was left in her place.
You just hear Arthur from like across the room. That's hot.
What? How would
That's the
in
kind
that
of
case?
thing he likes.
In that case, how does Sid come about?
Well, no, that's the thing. Like,
You both
apparently,
understand.
yeah, you
Somebody
guys are
just walked up
phoenixes.
and put
Just
their random
your mom
drunk.
died, but you're like what rose from the ashes. You two babies.
I was gonna say maybe Sid's still a virgin.
No.
Okay. He's not a virgin, but
I
I
have
mean, like
no
with
idea.
a person, not with a person he needed to build.
No, not
Next
that
is just
either.
like we don't talk about that.
No.
What do you think this is?
Oh,
Fallout
God.
New Vegas?
Centurion, roll your D100.
What was the robot in Fallout New Vegas? The Kegatron that like built for your pleasure, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's
And also
awful.
it's just like a walking, talking keg of beer.
I was thinking more the refrigerator from Atomic Heart, but whatever.
Okay, I did not know about that.
Oh,
There's
look
way
it up.
too much
Look up
about
the
that.
video. Look up the
Don't-
video and see why people are now down bad for a refrigerator.
Oh God.
Maybe later.
They did the same thing they did with anything else.
Made it sexy?
Terrifying.
They rule 34'd it, motherfucker.
Yeah, they sure did.
49.
Okay, now I gotta
Was it
Google it.
41?
I said 49.
Oh, 49. Huh. Does your character prefer cats or dogs? I
Really?
wonder.
I fucking wonder.
Definitely cats. 100% cats.
Actually, yeah, because Aster.
Aw, poor Nyx. Okay, I see how it is.
Well, Nyx, he doesn't even see, like, yeah, he's a dog, but it's more like his son.
Huh. I feel like that's something I don't want to go into right now. Huh.
It's his baby.
Okay, that fridge is
Interesting.
down bad. Sorry.
Looked it up. Oh, God. Marlon and Boyd, if I could have you guys roll your D100s.
Yeah, that was Tila Tequila voicing that refrigerator.
Yeah, I've not seen any clips yet. I just like Googled it and well, I found this meme. So that seems pretty
Yeah.
good comparison to.
And then, like, it's very, because it's from the people that made Bioshock, so it's very much like that. It's
Is it?
Bioshock-like. Yeah, but the whole
Well, I thought it was-
and the stuff.
Oh, the game or
No, like, well, it's very science-based. There's like no, it's all science stuff.
yeah.
The weapons and abilities that you use, like in Bioshock, they're like come from your hands. You know.
We should probably keep
Yeah.
going. But
Yeah,
I don't think it's the same company though. It's Ukraine or it's a Russian company. Sorry, we should keep going. I didn't mean to derail.
D100.
So the first one's a 20 for one.
Perfect.
Okay, so that was 20 and 23.
Okay. So for Marlon, what is a lesson your character learned from their mother?
Not whenever there's a way to veto this, because I don't know if it would count with his specific.
I mean, you don't have to answer it if you know what the answer to that is.
I don't think there is an answer.
Interesting.
That's the thing.
Did you want to reroll?
You know, there's no answer to that.
No, that's what I was like. This is a weird question to land on, but okay. Marlon, you can go ahead and reroll if you want. But for Borodal, you said 23?
Okay. $77. Yeah, jackpot.
What level of personal risk would you say Marlon takes in order to save a cat?
Save a cat or depends whose cat is this? Random cat.
We'll just do a random cat.
Calatrus. No. Random cat.
Okay, Calatrus is not a random cat. That's a different answer.
No,
Any cat.
I'm teasing.
Random
Calatrus is the opposite of a random cat. You specifically chose.
No, I was joking.
Yeah.
I know it was too.
Well, I know, but you also give me flack for taking things over really serious.
Okay, so the level of risk for saving a cat that I do not know. Extreme risks. Unless, this cat is very much, it'd be very high.
Oh. Interesting.
No.
So Marlon will put his life on the line for a random cat?
For a random cat, specifically one that had a specific kind of details, specifically on its feet or on its tail. If it has solid colors up to roughly around its ankles or just below its little knees. Essentially, its fur is solid on its feet, point where defend this cat.
It's interestingly specific.
There's a reason for that, but we can get into it later.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then for Borodal, what personality trait does your character find annoying in themselves?
Himself. He definitely seems to lack. He dislikes the trait of his lack of understanding. Probably one of his things, because there are times where I think he knows the situation, and he could be very much dead wrong. And then he'll look back on it and just not realize how he didn't realize he was reading the situation wrong.
Okay, I get that. I can see that. I think that plays into other things that are going on with Borodal.
Yes, the thing is, we don't know any of these characters, so they don't make as much sense.
No, but I get that. That's all that matters. Perfect. So then we will jump into today's session. A quick recap of what happened last week. You guys decided to test out the teleportation circles to see just how safe they were. And instead of testing them out yourselves, you guys decided to use your companions. So we had Calatrus, Ballard, and the Ghost and Borodal Sword all go into the teleportation circle and successfully transport themselves into the city of Blackbird. While there, you guys are able to explore around a bit and stumbled upon one dwarf who, by the sounds of it, seems to say that everything so far is okay in the mines.
You should have rolled an insight check.
Real issues have come out yet, but hey, it's one dwarf. Who knows? She was also completely convinced that she was definitely hallucinating, you guys. But with that information, your companions managed to make it back to Arlock Keep and back into the arms of their owners, where they relayed this information. Everyone pretty much then went back into the tavern, had a bit of drinking, a bit of some unwinding, and called it a night where you guys were all met with a really pleasant dream. And so we will pick up the next morning.
Right. I forgot about the dream. How much of that do we remember once we wake up? Is it all of it, or is it
I
fuzzy?
remember
Like,
all of it.
interesting.
What? It cut out for me.
So, end of the last session, everyone, and this will include you, Arthur, and Centurion, when you guys went to sleep, discovered that you guys had a very nice dream. And it involved your character individually, whoever was having the dream, just kind of relaxing in a little forest clearing. Very calm. And yeah, you guys woke up feeling super refreshed, almost empowered. And you guys leveled up.
Should we get some breakfast then, I guess?
All right. We should head out immediately.
For a second there, I thought Kimmy hopped on.
No, I wish. One day.
Do you hear our pleas, Kim?
Greg
All
comes
right.
on.
Well,
I do.
Mercy's gonna get up immediately.
Okay.
And start her morning prayers, get rounded up, make sure she has everything, and go downstairs and wait for the others, I guess. And she'll take a moment to work on the text and the drawings in her manuscript
There's
that she's working on.
Echo.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'll try leaving and going back, but next person, go ahead and go.
I think it's Siler. You're
Yeah. Yeah, Heidi, I don't think it was you.
Okay, there it is. I don't know why I just switched to voice activated. I always have it on push to talk. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Interesting.
No
Okay.
worries, no worries.
Yeah, nice going, Siler.
Look, guys, I'm at some drag races, but I swear I'm in this game right now. I'm not looking at the cards.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
and
fine.
Did you say you're at a drag show? What was that?
I was thinking the other way too. I was like, wait a minute. What?
Drag races, yeah. I thought you were saying horse races.
Drag shows up across the street. Horse races are down at the track, but it's not important. I'm at this. This D&D is what I'm doing right now.
He's here with us.
So naturally, you would think drag shows are the drag queens, on
And
the
why
horse.
is it you think of that? That's the first thing you think of. Ah.
I mean, Arthur is loosely based on me.
I
That's weird. Anyways,
don't think. All right. I mean, Sid and Onyx are gonna join in the proper full area to. Sid's gonna eat some breakfast.
so Mercedes, when you go down, you will see that the barkeep is up and awake, and she is currently wiping down the bar. When she sees you, there's a look of realization of, oh, you're probably hungry. And she starts to
Right.
look uncomfortable. Good morning. Normally I would have some sort of meal
Morning.
prepared for you guys, but with
Oh,
The
no, you don't need to worry
supplies.
about that.
I have ale, if that'll tide you over.
Almost
Please.
forgot about that.
Reserve it for yourselves.
Sorry.
I think Arthur may have fallen asleep on the bar.
I threw you in a
That
bed.
does
You're
not
waking up in a
surprise
room.
me.
Because
I'm sorry, what was that?
you are waking up in a room. If you fell asleep on the bar, great. You are waking up in a room. But as Sidian and Onyx come down,
But yeah,
Um,
Mercy will insist that they keep it.
oh, thank you for understanding. Just the times being what they are right now. I don't know how long we should try and reserve this food for.
I understand.
Right. We've got our own rations. I think that we can take care of. Not particularly exciting, but yeah. So Sid's gonna sit down, I think, at the bar and just start munching on like one of his rations, like the hardtack or beef jerky or whatever he chooses.
Delicious.
Well, before Centurion comes down, is Mercy doing anything else?
Just working on her manuscript.
Okay. All right, then yeah, Centurion will, I guess, come down a little bit later. And he looks remarkably a lot better. Like, he still has bandages on him, but you can clearly see he's regrowing his fur now.
Hey, that's good to see. Not got that alopecia.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, I don't think he even had skin before, but appreciate it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, not in a good way.
Okay, but still.
No, but I'm pretty sure he appreciates it, and he does look a little bit better. You will, however, notice, and because he does rub like the top of his head. But you do see like tiny. They look like little horns almost, but like little nubs, like right between his ears.
Oh, he's becoming a jackalope. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! You cut out what?
And, okay, is he becoming a jackalope?
What
Mercy's
type of
just gonna look at
horns, I
her
think?
marginally. These strange little drawings in the margins of the paper, and she'll just squint. Centurion, are those horns?
He promptly does a U-turn and goes back upstairs, and then comes back down with his hood.
He's not all that talkative, it seems.
Well, when he does come back down, I don't know.
You don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Haven't you noticed? I would think that if I started sprouting horns, I would notice.
And I think at that point, Arthur interrupts and says, well, I don't remember those yesterday. As he comes down from
Insight
wherever he
check.
was.
Should I actually roll insight?
No, I mean, Centurion also says, yeah, I didn't go to sleep with you.
Well, what happened? It seems your condition has improved a lot. Kind of gesturing to the whole bandages.
Yeah, I had a new perspective. And kind of looks over at Arthur, and then back at you guys. Just had some help.
All right.
Oh, that's good.
That is
Yeah,
good.
I'm still working on it though. So yeah, Don't know if this is good. Don't know if this is bad. But
This
apparently, I'm just supposed to go with the flow.
I do want to check what type of horns are these, to be clear.
It kind of gives you
I
a
just
deadpan
like a little
look.
button.
Well, I don't
Oh,
ask
you're asking
that.
me or Centurion?
I'm asking me, the player, is asking you, not the character.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. She got it right. He is turning into a jackalope.
Okay. I just want to confirm these aren't like demon horns.
Right. But he doesn't know that yet. You guys don't know that
That's
yet.
also
And
fair.
not to mention, he just finished an extensive talk with someone that has demon horn.
That's also fair. Well, we could still. Are they like nubs or are they like fully grown in?
No, they're like little nubs, but you could tell. Yeah, they grew overnight almost.
All right. Well,
And Mercedes is just going to start altering a doodle she was a illustration she was doing in the corner, and just subtly add some horns to that.
subtly,
Right.
uh-huh.
Subtle. No, I'm sorry. I'm just imagining her unsubtly doing it. He erases it.
Oh,
I'm
exactly.
just on this picture I have of you in my notebook.
Just adding it in. Noteworthy. I mean, she's giving a full account of this journey. The idea is for this to become some epic historical manuscript that is discovered and studied by historians 1,000 years from now.
Love it. Love it. All for it. Love it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, our Centurion kind of gestures that he kind of just wants to. He's still nervous about this. You know, this is something he wasn't necessarily trained for. You know, so just kind of move on with the talk, with whatever we're going to do, and then just sits down at the table and starts munching on, an apple.
Right. So last night, or yesterday, I guess, we figured out that it actually does seem like it might just be the best option to head straight to the next destination, not go the long way and teleport there. And we did a little test, and it does seem like it will be safe. We actually have somebody that's going to meet us there. Was it around noon, I think, that we had arranged?
I believe you told her that someone would be coming around noon. I don't know if she agreed to meet anyone.
That's also fair.
That sounds
Don't remember.
desperate and probably is.
So are we heading out immediately from here?
Arthur kind of puts up his hand. I could use a drink, some liquid bread, please.
Nice.
As soon as you say that, there is a glass in front of you, and it starts to fill up with this dark lager.
He smells it. Does it smell like ale?
It does.
Okay, then.
All right.
Yeah, he starts drinking it with vigor. And when he's halfway, he says, "Hey, do you have coffee?"
No. No.
Did you run out, or?
That was one of the supplies that we have lost. There was a time when everyone was very tired. And so,
Right. People falling asleep from themselves. Right. That's it.
We established that Sid brought some coffee with him, right?
I
So,
think Sid always
how
has
loud
some.
did you say this?
Oh, you were very muffled there.
How loud do they say this?
Well, Arthur's never been quiet.
That's fair. Merlin will be the one to wake up
Because
because I think
wolves from downstairs.
Merlin, if I remember, is asleep like at the bar, right? Or just
Yeah, Merlin fell asleep at the bar, and he
Oh,
stayed
okay.
there.
yeah, just right. The easiest place to get the drinks. But you guys definitely smell coffee.
Oh, I want coffee.
I know.
That's
Yum.
essentially what Arthur says.
Yeah, one of you guys does notice the weird little flasky thing that he seems to be pouring an unusual amount of cups into a larger like tankard ale, except it's just coffee.
Coffee is good. Coffee would be very good about now.
Do you have any extra mugs or cups?
He just kind of he takes advantage so much of his telekinesis. Pretty much with Mage Hand, he's just like, fill up the rest of this. It's halfway filled with ale.
It's an interesting combination. I've heard of, mixing in liquors, but just straight up ale.
You're an interesting combination.
I know I am.
Okay, so as I understand it, 1/2 cup of ale. I need 1/2 cup of that fire whiskey we were doing yesterday. And anyone else going to do any mixing?
Just put it all in there. Just put it all in there. Just talk everything. We'll shake it up.
Yeah, the barmaid pulls out that fire whiskey that you had yesterday, sets down another bottle on the counter.
Oh, and if you have like I guess it'd just be like a reasonable little like pitcher or something, I can pour you essentially a pitcher of coffee for yourself and the other two sleeping.
Oh, that
Well,
would be
ours is the only one
Really?
that
much
wants some.
appreciated. And she will bring out a pitcher. One of the largest ones that she has. You don't need to fill up
Nice.
all of
He
it, but
slowly but surely fills everyone with coffee.
That's
so
a
wide.
very interesting flask you got there. I like the design.
Centurion just says, Sid, no.
You wouldn't mind if I took a look at it, right?
Sid, no.
I need my coffee, man.
Your sister got bodied by one. You don't need to get bodied by the other one. Cut it out.
Oh no, this is the same one.
Oh shit,
Same
that's
one.
right. Fuck. You're just
You
gonna
are.
fuck up an entire family generation.
Well,
I'm not saying
family?
that was the point. I'm just saying that's what happens.
Right?
Fair enough.
Just to make sure
It's-
the effects of it don't go off, Sila, if you could roll me that d20. Make sure you don't roll a 1.
Of course.
Oh man, he's gonna poison us all.
That's a 16.
Alright, you're good.
All is good with the world. Everybody's getting coffee and some alcohol mixed in.
Mhm.
And I actually need to go and check something at the Smith shop. I'll meet you guys. I don't know. How fast are we doing this? Like immediately going?
No,
I think
Centurion
we gotta-
actually gets up and says, I'll go with you. I have some equipment that I need to get.
I think we've got an hour, or I don't know what time in the morning is, but we got a couple hours, I think, before that.
Oh, good. I'm gonna actually go grab. Actually, no. I gotta go wake up Borodal and ask him. I gotta bring him along for something.
Yeah. No, yeah, Centurion, I guess we'll just wait for him because he's gonna go that way anyways. He's gonna pick up the. I don't know what he made him.
Oh, the skates that you commissioned, which may or may not be done.
Motherfucker.
We'll see what happens when we get there.
I mean, look, I'm not saying I like bribed him to do mine first.
Oh, didn't you actually do out of character? Didn't you actually do that?
Oh, come on.
100% you did.
Yes, of course. But I'm just trying to make it sound like that's not exactly what I did. It wasn't my idea. It was his idea. He wanted to work with the shiny blue metal.
That's also true. to the
After he
situation.
got fucking curved.
We'll see what happens when you guys get there.
I'm sorry, what?
We shall
I'm
see.
ready to go when everybody else is.
He's just. You ever seen Archer when he's drinking? He holds up his finger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's essentially what he's doing as he's finishing his drink.
Yeah. Sid actually will add a bit of probably rum to his coffee.
We might be making a new thing for these guys. Just coffee and drinks is a new mixer thing.
We don't have Ireland in this world, but Irish coffee will be a thing. I think.
Well, we put coffee in ale, so I guess we're Cubaning up our Irish.
Cubaning the Irish.
I mean, that depends on what everybody gets. We've got one with ale. We've got one with whiskey. We've got, I don't know what Sid, what his
Rum.
specific mix is going to be like. Rum.
Anyways, but yeah, he does eventually finishes and says, yeah, I have everything on me.
Okay, well, Arthur, Borodal, Marlin, and Centurion get ready to go to the armory. Sidian, Onyx, and Mercedes, what are you three doing?
Don't really know what to do in prep right now. It's for her. Sorry.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do here, honestly. Just waiting to move on, get to the destination.
I mean, Sid probably talks with Onyx about the drinking and what was going on the previous night, but I don't think there's any grand revelations. More like just the furthered reaction of, huh, I didn't know that was going to be the case, but I guess that makes sense.
You guys can always just, and Arthur says, you guys can always just wait outside the armory for us. I'm just saying.
To be fair, it is snowing outside. Not that we don't have protection, it's just might as well enjoy the... Well, I guess we're going to be in caverns.
Come with us, because who doesn't need more witnesses and, people to see what happens?
Yeah. Sorry, now I'm checking
No,
over
but
some
I think Arthur's like, yeah, I just don't... We keep splitting up here. What the hell are you guys doing?
I mean, we're just sitting in a tavern. Is that ridiculous?
Maybe we have a team. We're guards. We all stuck together all the time. So nothing bad happened.
Fine, I'll come with you guys if you're gonna throw a fit. Mercy, you coming as well, or are you gonna stay here?
Then I'll come along.
Okay.
Actually, Sid will stay outside, and he's gonna just mess around with mold earth, I think, and test what he can do with it. I don't know. Gonna dig a hole. What? I don't have anything to do right now.
Definitely not going to test out any of the things we've discovered.
No, I'm teasing. Actually, no. He will. That is a good point. He will examine further Actually, you know what he'll do is he's gonna like find like a secluded area and like test out like a chunk of this ore that he's got and like try making it into. I mean, he doesn't really have to try for tools for that though. He's got the smith tools, but
A crucible.
yeah, dig a hole. You guys do your thing so we can move on.
Okay.
I don't.
So you guys
Mercy?
go.
Sorry.
So you guys make your way back to the blacksmith shop, and as you guys are approaching, you guys will see that there is still smoke coming out from the chimney above the shop, and as you guys enter, you will hear the clanging of metal.
Okay. I guess Centurion will go first. He
Cool.
does. I guess he'll go in. He does. I mean, he's surprised and not surprised that the guy's still there. Does he look about the same as when they first left?
100%. It almost looks like he didn't even sleep. Nothing has changed about him.
That's something. He does kind of tap him on the shoulder, kind of try and get his attention.
Centurion, roll me a dexterity save, please.
It's a 24.
Perfect. So as you go up, you will see this knowing blacksmith just start, like, he's hammering away at something. And he is completely in the zone. He's in his flow state right now. He does not even recognize that people have entered his shop. So when you tap him on the shoulder, it completely startles him. And with a small little yelp, he turns around, swinging this hammer wildly. Thankfully, you are quick enough to dodge out of the way.
Thankfully, Jesus. Yeah, well, yeah, he's definitely surprised. And for a split second, took a fighting stance until he realized what happened and kind of just got. He's okay now. Sorry I didn't mean to scare you. I. Just checking in.
This gnome is now almost panting from the shock of what just happened. You what? Checking in for? Oh, the armor. No, not the armor. The weapon. Yeah.
And then he kind of points down at his feet, and then he wiggles his big old rabbit toes.
Yeah, those are feet.
I needed something to get across the ice. I gave you the iron bands for them.
Oh, did they not tell you that I got a rush commission from your party instead? So I've been working on that, and it's almost done. I'm putting the finishing touches on it now. But yeah, the big one and the other big one told me to not worry about anything else and focus on that, because that was more important.
I think by this time everyone else is in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Arthur just kind of from like behind those two is like, ooh, damn. That's hilarious. And Centurion just kind of looks back at the two and gives like this big sigh. Okay. Okay. What did they ask you to make?
Well, you see, they had given me this metal, and it's something that, well, we've been working on for a while because it's really interesting metal. Like, when it's just the raw metal by itself, it's really, really brittle. But when you work it into an object, it becomes really, really strong and really, really sharp. So they were trying to see if maybe we could do armor or if we could do an advanced weapon. And so they left one of their weapons here and told me to try and see if I can make it better. And I could. It's totally a lot better now. But yeah, that's what happened.
There's just this deadpan look on his face. His ears are like flopped to the side. Okay.
When
How
do I
long
walk
did it
in?
take you to make
You were
my
in now,
equipment?
sir.
Okay, then Merlin would be walking in, kind of holding Bordal like a satchel, like underneath his arms, almost like a football.
Yeah, that checks.
Wonderful.
Wait, I thought you guys were already inside.
They are walking in now.
Oh, okay. I guess they're walking in.
Hey, so how's it going? Work almost finished?
Yeah. I have it almost done. It just needs a couple of little touches, and then it should be ready. 5
Arthur
minutes?
kind of
5 minutes.
Arthur kind of comes in. He's like, "Yeah, it should be ready," because he's gonna try and fucking kill you.
I'm sorry, you broke so much for that. I couldn't hear anything.
I said, he said, "Yeah, I'm glad it's going to be ready because he looks like he's about to kill you."
It's funny because you drastically overpaid and then you for a simple item and then you didn't get the thing.
Hey, guess
No,
who's
it
gonna
got
get his
pushed
food
back.
back?
No, that was me saying it, not Sidian. Sidian's outside.
Centurion is like, "Do you still have my iron bands?"
Oh, hey, that's actually a good thing, because you've been bugging me to ask. Is this something you're going to make out of metal?
Do you still have my iron
Yeah,
bands?
yes, I do.
And he kind of just sticks his hand out. May I have it?
But we had a deal. I was to make you the shoes, and I'm still gonna make them. It's not like I'm not gonna make them. It's just your party said this was more important, and so this was more important. And
And he puts up his finger. He puts up his finger. We did have a deal that you would make the shoes, and after I gave you the ball, and that they would be ready when I came back in the morning. Was part of the deal.
yeah, and
One of those requirements was not met.
because your party modified the deal, they're still gonna be ready. It's just a little bit later.
I don't know those two.
Oh, but they said they were traveling.
Lying?
Is that not?
It
But
sounded
you guys
like
all came in together. How is that a lie? Wait.
oh, okay. Okay. So when you did have a town mayor, because you guys live in the same city and know each other, you guys must be friends.
Well, we were. Yeah.
He just face palms so fucking hard. When can you have it ready, please?
If I work really fast, I mean, I started them before I got rush order, so they're started on at least. Uh, 3 hours?
And he walks out the door.
There's a primordial click that replies. I have no idea if you'll understand it, though.
Give me 1 second. I have to check. Yes. What did you say?
Awesome. He had no idea what the abyssal thing was, but he did reply with fortune favors the bold.
Yeah. Well, you would. It's definitely it's an ancient sort of sound, voice. That's all you can tell. Just pissed. That's it. Annoyed, really. Not even pissed. Annoyed.
Yeah. It's not even close to finished. As soon as he's he's going to go walk up to the guy and take out another one of those blue bars. Said, look, even if it takes way longer, if you can make it with this or just add this into it.
And you do hear, I'm a rabbit. You know I can hear you.
To the snowshoes?
Oh, roll
Yeah.
me a perception check, please, Centurion.
That
Oh, yeah.
that doesn't make. Sorry.
Oh, this isn't about making sense. This is following the vague advice of his friend.
Oh, what did you roll on your perception check, Centurion?
I can't do math. What's 15 plus 16?
15 plus 16?
What?
It's 15 plus 6. 15 plus 6.
21.
Sorry.
I was
21,
like,
yeah.
what do you have a plus 16?
I was thinking
I was about to ask,
Expertise.
did you grab like the what's it called? Gives you +5 to perception.
No, that's a lot. No, that's a 21. So you do hear him ask to modify your your ice shoes, snowshoes, shoes to help you walk on ice. Yes.
Actually, this will be a feature that's new that even Centurion was surprised by, because when he says this, it's loud as fuck.
Oh, are you bringing it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for so, and like it, mind you, this is an accident. For a split second, it almost looks like he has a mask. It looks like a dragon. And when he says that, it's just like this earth-shattering. Like everyone, like if you were at the edge of the city, you'd probably hear it. And Centurion kind of like stops mid-step, going like down out of the armory. Just kind of like, huh. Before he just, continues walking down.
Wait, but what did you say?
I can hear you. I
Um,
can fucking
Yeah.
hear you.
It's like, I'm a rabbit. I can hear you. I'm assuming that's what he screamed out.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was already very annoyed. That just pissed him off.
the gnome will kind of jump a bit hearing that loud yell. But his eyes don't leave the blue metal that is in front of him.
It's going to be great. I don't know if anyone's seen the episode where Black Dynamite gave horrible gifts to orphans, but it's more or less that.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
There is a very greedy look in his eyes as he reaches out and grabs it. Yeah, I could see what I could do to work this in. Yeah, totally.
Look, whatever you don't use, yours to keep and mess with however you like.
That was my plan to begin with.
Of
And be
course.
scariest to the back. before he brings out, and correct me if I'm wrong, Skylar, you left him your great axe, right?
I did indeed.
Perfect. He actually brings out your great axe. However, it is now inlaid with this blue, almost swirl-like design. And he holds it out to you.
I'm impressed that he's doing this with this kind of a weapon.
Think like a God of War-esque design on this axe now.
Like the new God of War or the old God
the
of War?
new one. On the Leviathan axe. That, but on your great axe. Yeah.
All right.
So it's like inlaid with this material.
Yes.
For real.
Yes, and if all goes well, your shoes will be too. Who knows what that'll do?
Blinged out Yeezys.
But for all we know, this could just give him moonwalking. We don't know.
Maybe. We don't know any other properties other than they cut good.
I have
Which
added
I don't-
your new axe to your character sheet.
Awesome.
You can name it as you wish.
Ah, perfect.
But yes, he will hand it to you and ask you to swing it around so you can test the balance of it. But like over there though, not here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there like an area that I'm not gonna like wreck your shop, things, desk, and or self?
If you kind of stand like behind the counter, but not directly behind the counter, that should just be enough space for you to swing it around a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take a reckless attack at. Am I aiming for something or just at nothing?
There's a couple of boxes if you want to aim for those.
All right, I'm gonna grab one, just give it a quick toss in the air, and then try to catch it. Big swing, reckless.
Okay.
Oh, that was a beautifully awful. I'm glad no one else is here to see this except these two. That was a 1 and then a 4.
Rough.
So 17 total.
You know what? It's still enough to hit the box, though. Not your most glamorous swing, but enough. Maybe the balance is off? So,
I'll work on it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
yeah, I think that one was user error. Yeah.
But I won't lie. I'm trying to practice this new style I thought of because my friend can use like 2 axes at once, but he uses the small ones. What if I used big ones like these?
But 2 of them?
Yeah, but 2 at once like he does it, but I have to use big ones. Like that's going to take way more practice. I'm so used to using 2 hands.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll take a lot of practice. But maybe, if you need another one, just bring me more of that metal and another great axe, and then I can do it for you.
Ooh, what if you made one made one out of this stuff only?
We have tried that, and it's okay for the most part, but they turn out to be not as strong. It's really the combination of the steel and this other metal that makes it better.
What if I brought you an axe that already had some weird stuff with it? Would it be a problem to overlay this stuff, or would it be just a fresh, normal axe?
What do you mean by stuff on it?
I mean, I have friends and stuff that's maxes that have been like enchanted already or found an old one that can do cool shit. Do you know if it would matter?
It, as long as I don't get cursed when I work with it, it should be fine.
All right.
But okay, I'm gonna go work on those shoes now. I feel like if I don't make them fast enough, the rabbit might set my shop on fire.
And you would be correct. Probably.
So now just convince the other 3 that we need to wait a few hours.
Sorry, he stepped away real
Or
quick to
you-
get food.
Yeah.
He pulled a Michael. But yeah, so
Pulled a Michael?
yeah, Matthew stepped away to get food.
Yeah.
I see.
We use you here as an adjective a lot.
No, I just say Mr. Michael because he always does that every time we get on.
Not every time.
I think it's every time.
No,
Like,
not every time.
9
Most
out of 10.
times.
Yeah,
9 out
most
of
times.
10?
Yeah, that's a good ratio. But
It used to
okay.
be more.
It used to be more. But okay, so Marlon and Bordal, are you guys leaving the shop now?
Yep, business is done. We thank him for his work. Good luck with the other thing. We go meet up with everybody at the pub, I guess?
I think everyone,
Oh.
for the most part, is outside for now.
Yeah.
Because a fit was thrown. Because some of us just wanted to stay there.
I mean, okay. I mean, I guess I'll go meet up if anyone's there or outside.
And Arthur says, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're-
I'm
we're
right behind
outside.
you. As he walks down, but he does wait to see you leave.
He walks, I guess, and he's still sipping coffee.
He can he open the door? Can you open the door slightly to check to see if he's working diligently again? Sorry, she's having lady troubles. I'm just kidding. No, that's not true. That's
And let's
being a
ask,
dick.
is that what she calls her computer now?
Technical
You just actually,
difficulties.
she's
no.
she has to try on her armor again for the Ren Fair. You know, lady troubles.
Lady as in a noble lady.
Yeah,
But
it's
no, yeah, you could check.
like
He
she's
is
continuously like,
I'm
I
gonna
have to shine
blow
my
past
armor
this
for this Ren Fair.
conversation. He is working diligently again.
He before he as he walks in, it's his sister.
So he doesn't have a sister. You're talking about the other dwarf?
Yeah, sorry, the dwarf. I'm thinking of the, yeah, but yeah, the other dwarf. And he walks up to him very briskly after having studied her and asks what he's doing right now because of the medal.
Working on a commission? Why?
Well, I don't know if I trust the rabbit. I feel like he gives arson vibes. He feel like he's gonna burn us down. So fix what he needs and get him out of here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I just said.
Yeah, all right. I just want to make sure he takes precedent right now. 'Cause I don't trust that guy. I need him out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get his order done soon.
Okay. And then she briskly walks out.
Wait, is he now like working panicked because of this, or is he still working diligently?
He's still working diligently. Actually, I'm gonna have Arthur roll an intimidation check with advantage to see if it does speed up his process.
This isn't even fair. I'm so scared. I got both of them are 18. Does it even matter?
Yeah. I mean, no, I mean, you roll 18 and 18. That's cool. What is is that your total, or is that just what you've got on the dice?
18 plus 12.
Oh my god. I forgot you had expertise.
Plus 12.
Oh god, that's a 30?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, never mind. When Arthur, when you say this disguised as Kira here, there's almost this look of fear as he remembers what she did to him yesterday, and he immediately scurries to the back. I will get it done in an hour, maybe less, probably an hour, but I'll get it done quickly.
She gives him a stern look before she just walks away.
Okay.
Traumatizing this poor thing.
I know, this poor blacksmith is trying to do his job.
Well, he needs to do it better then.
As Arthur walks out, essentially as Arthur again, he just kind of laughs as he walks back to the group.
So, you guys have about an hour to kill. What are you guys doing?
Dig a hole.
Oh my god.
Wait.
I'm
Dig a hole
expecting. What's wrong with
sideways into the mountain.
Oh my god.
Interesting. Making a new mine. Okay.
I was about to ask, is anyone going to that? Is he digging a hole in the mine?
No, I'm kidding.
The mountain has had it, gets up and leaves.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, sorry. So they got plenty of booze, like plenty of booze, like more booze than they would be able to live with the rations that they have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for a couple of bottles, not necessarily something cheap, or not necessarily something expensive, something that doesn't need to be cheap. I want to make Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
With ale, or do they have like liquor?
They have a lot of different types of booze.
I think they were like fully stocked when this happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, because if it was
Well,
ale,
like-
if it was just ale, I was like, wow, that's some strong ale.
I'll like ration stuff between like several like empty bottles, so like I'm not just using like full bottles either.
Okay. Yes, she will hand you a couple of empty, smaller bottles, and then we'll reach in and pull out about 4 bottles of this clear liquid.
All right. Should I roll some checks for the crafting?
Yeah. check.
Sleight of hand? Or would this be an alchemist tool check?
Actually, yeah. You're right. Alchemist
Okay.
tool check. I forgot you had those.
Alright, yeah. And then can Onyx help Sid with this, since I don't think he's doing anything right now either?
Yeah.
Except maybe taking some sips, I don't know.
See if he hurt you.
What is my bonus anyway? Okay. I'll say it. Ooh! 26.
Yeah, no, you successfully make, I'm probably going to say about 8 of these Molotov cocktails, the way you kind of split up these bottles in half.
Nice.
So you have fun.
Alright. So yeah, he'll just be working at one of the tables in the tavern, I guess then. Went back into the tavern to do that. Do we want to decide now? We could just save this for later, like after the session, on what those specifically would be stat-wise.
Yes.
Just wait on that. Okay.
Centurion is still just trying. He's new to all this. He doesn't like this whole going with the flow thing. He's trying right now. He hates it. But he's just kind of not questioning what just happened a little bit. I guess he's gone back to where Mercy, Sid, and the rest of them are.
Now I'm just imagining him walking in on Sid just walking through with Onyx how to make Molotov cocktails.
Aggressively making Molotov cocktails.
Listen, we got an excess of booze and time to kill, so
You were gonna set something on fire.
that the goal is for it to be something evil. So
He kind of looks at Mercy and he's like, "You just let this happen."
It's been a lifetime job to stop him. But now, if he's not hurting himself or anyone else, then, well, one has to make exceptions.
Centurion kind of has this horrified look as he's making Molotov cocktail.
You're
He's gonna get
fighting
What are you
devils.
talking
Why
about?
is this such a big deal to you right now? I guess I don't get it. Do you want some Molotov cocktails?
Seems practical to me. I mean, I recall the last time, Sid, you took out lust with
Several
vials
gallons
of
of acid.
acid, and that was quite effective. So I can see where this would be very effective too.
Maybe I'm just uncomfortable with heat for right now.
Maybe. Just trying to do something that'll help, if nothing else. I mean, I'm not planning on using them on people, or innocent people anyway.
He's just saying, just please be careful. There's a lot of liquor here. There's a lot of liquor everywhere else. And I would just really hate
innocent people.
Oh no, these are going into the.
It's pretty much saying, I would really hate if you accidentally blew us all to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, they're not lit or anything. Yeah, no, these are going into the extra dimensional bag.
And they won't spill in there or anything?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, I don't think so. How does that work, I guess?
Is it zero gravity? Is the liquid slowly gonna
You're about to find out.
you'll throw an empty bottle?
I jump into my bag of holding. What was it like? I'm kidding. Not that that would be
no. Onyx
horrible either.
something there.
Yeah, Onyx jumps into the bag of holding. Send the right person.
I put Onyx in my inventory.
I pull Onyx out of my inventory. What the? Did you just pull that out of your ass right now? What
Now
the?
you really go full on Pokemon.
Onyx, I
once
choose
again, we
you.
don't talk about that.
Onyx is the evolution of Steelix. Oh my god. Yeah.
But no, I think you've worked with enough to know that it's not going to spill in there.
Okay, that is good to know. I'll like put them in like nicely, though I don't know if that's how that works. And like they come to your hand when you reach in, if that's what you're looking for. One of the nice like subtle things of bags of holding. So whatever you're looking for is just at the top. All right. Well, you said there's a bit more time to wait. It sounded like, or are we good?
We could jump forward to when they're done, please.
Now let's play this out in real
Full hour?
time and just
Real hour.
like
or
banter
just
for
go.
like an hour.
Jesus,
An
You
hour
know?
to kill.
No.
Good luck. No, we're gonna jump forward, and it isn't long before this blacksmith actually appears at the tavern. And it's the first time he's left his blacksmith home in a while.
Nothing happens to him. He's okay.
He's okay.
That's the power of fear, kids.
Woohoo! Hand delivered.
But he is holding these almost like these leather moccasin shoes with these small, really sharp spikes kind of sticking out the bottom. So I made it fast, and it should be ready, and these should be good. And I actually was able to make them kind of better than I originally had planned because of some more material that I gotten. But they sharp. Be careful.
Actually, no. Come to think of it, if they are the type with the like steel, like the bits, actually that does make sense to use that because it pierces into the ice better.
Centurion is very thankful. Does he look scared, or is he okay?
He looks tired, but like not like tired, sleepy tired. Tired like he just spent an entire hour in a hot forge.
Oh, okay.
looks worn out.
He thanks him. He definitely does thank him. He apologizes for the way he acted before. He was just frustrated at the situation. But he kind of like takes the moccasins and kind of gives him a little bow before he walks away. And he does try them on.
Yeah, they are custom fit to your feet, so they actually fit pretty well. It is a little hard to walk on them now because you're on wooden floor. But you get the feeling that these would actually be really great on ice because these spikes go straight down and stick very well, so you won't be sliding around.
He likes them, and he does notice that when he lifts his foot, he has to kind of like actually lift it. They get a little stuck. And then he takes them off and says, "Yeah, these were going to be great."
But yeah, so now you guys are all set up. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before you guys head off to the next city?
Think we're good?
We're good to
Perfect.
go.
All right. Grab one last bottle to go and promise I have some like new stories if I ever come back.
there's almost a sad, well, I'll be here. I don't have much of another choice right now. But I hope you guys are successful. And the barmaid will wave you off, and you guys make your way down to the teleportation circle. Okay. Do you guys go all at once, or do you guys go one at a
All
time?
right.
Yeah, we all
Um,
try to shove through the door all at once.
I mean, it's big enough to all of you guys. Are
Yeah,
in
let's
there.
do that.
I was about to say all at once, and we accidentally come out wearing each other's clothes. We've all swapped outfits.
Except Arthur. Somehow he's in his underwear.
That means he swapped with Onyx.
He's in Onyx's underwear? Oh, wow.
Onyx is in his underwear continuously?
Impressive.
No one bothered to notice. Like, is any of his armor plating clothing, or is he in the buck?
Who knows? No one's asked. But do you guys all go all at once, or do you guys go one by one?
Might as well go all at once. That way, if something tries to attack us right out of the gate, we'll be ready.
Lovely that you say that. So you guys all step onto this teleportation circle, and one of you guys, doesn't matter which one, shouts out the name of the city of Blackbird. And in a flash of light, you guys are all teleported.
I noticed you didn't say to the city.
Well, now you guys are teleported to the city, and it is, you guys find yourself, once this light dissipates, in this long, like this big circular room. There's completely made out of stone. And to the north of you, there is this statue of some sort of dwarven person, and 3 doors. However, in front of one of those doors is a dwarven woman who looks really angry. You can tell she looks really angry because she's glaring at you from the top of her crossbow.
I don't know if this will make her make like a sudden move, but I'm unsheathing my broken long sword and letting out my ghost.
She will shoot off a shot at you, Borodal. It doesn't hit you, but it lands right at your feet. None of that. No clever movements. Who are you guys?
Just asking a friend if you're the same one he met, and the slow evaporation does eventually come out.
It is not the same dwarf you guys met.
And my ghost lets us know that, okay, this isn't the one we met.
Centurion just says, we're here to deal with Sloth. What's it to you?
What do you mean you're here to deal with Sloth?
We're here to kill Sloth.
But why would Sloth be here? That makes no sense. Sloth hasn't affected anything here. What are you talking about?
I'm back. Did we go to the other side of the portal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep,
Everything's same as before, I take it.
you're talking to a dwarf.
I'm sorry, didn't catch that. It cut out. What?
Is everything the same as before?
So you guys are in that same circular room. There is this other dwarven woman who is standing there pointing a crossbow at you guys
Ah,
and is asking what you guys are doing here. When she's told that you guys are here to defeat Sloth, you guys get that she tells you that that makes no sense. Sloth isn't here. Sloth has never affected this place.
why do you think that?
Why do you think otherwise?
Because where's everyone else?
What do you mean, everyone else?
You're the only one holding a bow at us right now.
I'm the only one needed.
Kind of looks at all the people in the group and then the one of her. All right. But so you're saying nothing strange has been happening around here? Everything's just hunky dory? When's the last time you heard from the rest of the world?
Strange. Obviously, the rest of the world is the rest of the world. They're not strong enough and resilient enough to resist the effects of whatever is going on. But nothing
So-
strange has happened here.
You do recognize that there is other stuff going on.
Clearly, you would be blind to not see that.
All
There is
right,
no
well,
war in Ba Sing Se.
Roll me an
yeah, what is
insight
this
check.
bossing say? All of us,
I
or
don't tell us.
All of you guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Sky, what was that?
Insight check, please. Insight.
Can I try an insight?
Everyone, please.
huh?
Oh, okay.
Sid got a 9, but Onyx got a 16.
Oh, the student surpasses the master. Okay.
I think Sid just thinks that she's
That's
stupid.
a dirty 20.
Nice.
18.
Okay. And Sidian and Arthur, since you're
Somehow
together-
18 and 18?
Perfect. Everyone but Sidian, apparently,
Huh.
can clearly tell that this woman is definitely really forceful when she says that they have not been affected here. She's definitely trying to hide something.
Interesting. Sid doesn't say that, but Onyx does, maybe.
Well, whether they've been affected here or not, this is where the road to Sloth has led us to.
We just came from, I'm forgetting the name of the place that we were just at, the outpost, or was it? But weeks ago, or not weeks ago, a little over a week ago, there was a dream that went around. Did anybody here experience something like that, maybe?
No.
No.
Uh,
Insight?
Kind of,
You can go ahead and roll an insight
Arthur,
check.
for the first time, kind of sounds serious. He's looking her straight in the eye and says, "You're lying."
That was a 15. I assume that that's also being dishonest.
100% dishonest. I think it definitely tips you off that you didn't even describe what kind of dream or
Just
what
somebody
it was
had.
about. Someone had
people
a dream,
had
and
a
she
dream
was
and
trying
they
to
said,
tell you that
No,
no.
nothing happened here. Go away.
We have no dreams. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
There is
Dream,
no
one of
war
those.
in Ba Sing Se. So-
I'm gonna
But
use
haven't
the-
you noticed?
Go on. Sorry.
Haven't you surely noticed people perhaps sleeping, becoming sad, at least in some capacity?
Mercedes, she points her crossbow at you.
Oh,
No. Nothing like that has happened here. We have no issues. We are fine.
Then
I
you
would-
don't mind us going to
Then
look and
why
make
are
sure that
you-
nothing's here?
I'm sorry. There was
And why are you pointing that crossbow at me?
Because you guys are intruders.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts
Go ahead.
on her. So I believe that's. Let me double check a Wisdom save though. Oh no, it's not a Wisdom save. I just get the surface level thoughts on her, and then I can try and probe deeper, which I probably will, but I will wait on that just a moment.
Yeah, you get the feeling that she is feeling a bit of anxiousness at the sight of you guys, along with a very uneasy, almost deep-seated like hatred. She wants you guys out of here.
So it's anxiety.
I'm about to do something stupid. Sorry, guys. Rolled badly.
All right.
Not to go beat. Going to use my mage hand to essentially tap her on the back, essentially get her a distraction. And as soon as she does, I'm charging straight at her.
Oh boy. I was gonna try and probe deeper, but I don't know if I have time with that.
Yeah, this would be a pretty good distraction, I think.
So as she's going to talk to Mercedes and tell her, I have my crossbow pointed at you because you are unwell, she'll feel the tap on her shoulder and turn and look around. Now, Sidian, if you would like to probe deeper, you can.
All right. She needs. Ooh, yeah.
Is this Marlin or is this Borodal that's charging at her?
This is Marlin. Bordal's actually was thinking about making a break for the other door.
Okay, Marlin, you could go ahead and charge at her. Go ahead and roll me a strength check, please, with advantage.
Sure.
And Sidian, I'm going to roll that wisdom save with at disadvantage.
Woohoo. See how this goes.
Disadvantage did nothing. My lowest was a 19.
Lowest was a
I keep reminding myself,
19?
digital
Beat a
dice
natural
hate
20,
me.
though.
What was that? Sorry. Was that you said, Crystal?
You did eat a natural 20. It was a 19 and a 20.
Okay. Let me see something because I think.
I will know that yes, you are trying to read my thoughts.
Yeah, she knows. Let's see. Triggering. Okay. Yeah, Onyx is gonna cast Silvery Barbs to make a reroll.
Okay. Before that, what was your strength check, Marlon?
I think I'm gonna switch dice. Digital dice hate me. That was a 2 and a 3. A total of 12. Strength check, right? Total of 12.
Isn't your strength a plus? Oh, plus 9. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, with proficiencies and stuff, it's just like a plus something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
That reroll worked. She rolled an 8.
Ooh.
And she's not very dexterous. She tried to kind of just stand her ground. Didn't work. Marlon, you overpowered her.
That somehow worked. Right now, we're essentially going for a bear hug,
Okay.
which looks super awkward when I just pick her up like a toddler.
Yeah. She is squirming and trying to fight to no avail. But she's also glaring daggers over at you, Sidian.
Yeah, Sid approaches a little, not really trying to hide it now, and he's trying to everybody sees as he's like looking at her, like he's looking into her thoughts now, trying to see what's up. And I think he'll just say, "Spill the beans." What's going on here?
So you get a weird barrage of insults that are coming
Yeah, that
to your
tracks.
mind. Primarily centered on the fact that you guys are not dwarves.
Ah, racism.
Very much so. And you get the feeling that she is saying that whatever problems that they have, they can fix themselves. They don't need the help of outsiders, especially the human ones.
All right. Uh,
Cancelled. Cancelled. I'm just
yeah, she don't want no help. Uh, uh, anything with the probing question, or is it just the frustration about not wanting our help?
Yeah, you'll get that there is a big problem going on. And it's getting more serious. What that problem is, though, she doesn't really think on it. Instead, she's
Yeah.
just kind of filled with the thought of, we don't need your help. We
The
don't need you meddling in here and making it worse.
Yeah. The other dwarf is still here, the one that the Calatrus, Ballard, and Hot Ghost talked to the night before, right? Is she still here, or is she not here?
In her mind, you'll get the image of the previous girl, Bori. And she'll actually say out loud, yes, she's still here. She's still diligently doing her job.
I was sorry, I was asking that out of game if she was there with us or if it was just her.
It's
Okay.
just her in the room.
Okay. All right. Sid just kind of asks, "Why are you so stubborn about not wanting our help with this?"
Humans always mess things up. It was a human that caused this mess. And then as soon as she says that, she'll kind of shut her mouth really quick because she realized that she slipped up.
I'd like to raid and transform at this point.
Okay.
Spooky.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to try for an intimidation and just in the darker and raspier voice that he goes with. I can't help but agree humans can be such handfuls. What else do you know?
Okay, go ahead and roll me that intimidation check.
Yeah, with that, Sid just like puts his hand up and just kind of like lets them down. Not like saying it, but like, what the hell, man? We're right here. But also fair.
And because I'm going for more like crushing with my arms, could I substitute my strength for this, or would I be using my charisma?
You know, I'll allow you to substitute your strength for this. I'll allow it.
Sweet. 18 plus 9.
Yeah,
27?
definitely successful. Yeah, with that, she will look still aggravated, but Marlon, I think you especially can see in her eyes that there was a little bit of fear that kind of spilled through as you started to crush her body a little bit tighter.
That would be pretty intimidating.
What do you mean, spill? What is there to spill?
Sky, I told you we'll do your armor adjustments tomorrow.
What?
Because it sounds like you're banging on metal.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Who is that?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was going to ask. It sounded like something's clanging,
What?
but I'm not sure. Like, I thought it was like a sound effect or something.
No.
Did you hear this sort of thing? No, I can't get it. It might have been on my end because I was. Oh, yeah. My chair creaks a lot, so that's probably like
yeah,
that.
I was like, no, I heard it too. I don't know who that was. Yeah,
Like
that's
that.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's my chair. It's.
I thought because it was going on while she was talking. I'm like, Christ, like, what the hell are you doing in there?
Sorry, I thought
She's
I had
currently
the noise
smithing that
suppression.
armor.
I thought the noise suppression canceled that out. That Discord does, but I guess not.
It's not. But yeah, so she'll ask, what is it that you want me to spill?
First and foremost, we need to know where or how we can get to Sloth. We're here to deal with him. Those are the orders. That's what we'll follow. And anything you could give me on that last little remark.
She'll try to not say anything, but feeling the pressure against her again, she'll finally
Promise
let go.
your
of her
metal will
crossbow.
bend before my muscle does.
She'll actually drop her crossbow that she was still holding.
Does she think anything? Sorry.
Well, I think Sky
If
was going to
you
tell us something.
Oh yeah, no, I
want
think. Yeah.
to know so much, then fine. Sloth is possessing what was once a human. A human who thought he could conquer the mountain. It didn't work.
Mm.
Lines up with what we had heard from
I
Captain.
mean, that's a tale as old as time, conquering the mountain, finding a sea treasure, getting people killed. It's just the story that happens. We need to find out how to find and deal with him.
Where'd he go?
He's deep within the mines. About
How deep?
3 to 4 levels down. Maybe 300 feet below where we're standing now. We have kept
Is it a
him
straight
concealed.
path? Sorry, go ahead.
No. We have kept him concealed for the past hundreds of years.
Is she thinking about where the concealments are and how to break them out of curiosity?
You are getting some vague images of what you can assume are tunnels, but it's not clear, almost as if she
Okay.
doesn't really know herself.
Interesting.
Well, it wouldn't be a security system if it was that easy.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and take Sloth out, and we don't want any conflict. And from
We
what
do.
it seems
Very
like
much do.
look, we want conflict with him. We don't want conflict with you. But if you do get in our way, we will we're going to defend ourselves. So we're not. Things already seem like they're about as rough as they can be. They're not going to get too much worse. You've got a living embodiment of sin living in your mind. So why not just let us take a crack at it? And if we fail, it's no skin off your bones.
If you mess up, he gets stronger.
How do you know that?
You're not the first person to try.
Are we the first people to try who've done it before?
You've defeated Sloth before.
We took down
No.
Lust.
3 right there helps take out
No.
Lust, if they're to be believed.
I've got his skull hanging back at home.
Centurion kind of just leans over to Mercy because I'm assuming they're not really like they're there, but they're just kind of like in the back. It's just kind of like, if we already have her, I feel like we're wasting time here. I feel like she's setting us up.
Sid turns back towards them. It's like, we're trying to make this as amenable as possible so there's no problems later on. So if you sent others, I take it, others have gone, what else are you planning on doing?
We will do what we can to conceal him again.
Conceal? So your plan is just to sweep it under the rug and ignore it for as long as possible?
There is no defeating Sloth. You can't kill him.
Sid rolls his eyes. Oh, it might be tricky, for sure.
I think Centurion finally kind of just steps in and is like, shut up. What do you mean you can't kill him?
He's not a thing to kill.
Yes, he's a specter.
And he kind of like squints at her. I think she means something else.
Is he the personification of an idea, an emotion?
He is the
Is
manifestation
that what she's getting at?
of will. Or rather,
Ew.
the lack
of will.
Are you going to say Jinx?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's already a bear hug. It was already weird enough.
Well,
All
with
right.
enough willpower, any lack of will could be overcome. And with 7 of us, surely.
Can take our chances.
But it is not your will that caused this. How do you change the will of another?
By changing their heart, perhaps.
Convincing them?
Forcing
If
their
they
hand.
are no longer alive, how do you change their will?
If they have will, there is some part of them that can be reasoned with.
No, there's a lack of will, but
Well,
I think what she's getting at is I
negative
think
will?
Sloth he's gone as slothful as he can get, I'm assuming, in this version.
Fine, I'll let you. You're right, there's 7 of you. 7 of you shouldn't be enough to greatly bump his strength, should you all fail. Well, when you all fail.
Out of curiosity, you mentioned that you know this piece of information about him. It sounds like you've sent people to fight Sloth. Does this mean that you have people that have returned to tell you this information? Or is this just
one came back?
One? Was this one?
All right, well, I'm going to gesture to Onyx to pick up the crossbow so that she doesn't lunge for it as soon as we release her. So he'll just pick that up.
You have a thing for not trusting people with their stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't typically trust people when they try to kill us. Kind of giving a little bit of a glare.
Arthur just like, so everyone you've ever met. Ever.
I mean, no, it
Yeah.
makes sense. Makes sense.
I mean, do you trust people when they point weapons at you? I mean,
That's
not that I
I
can.
know I can trust them. They're very much action oriented.
The
Fair
fact that it happens to you on such a usual occasion that you have a default setting for it is what is concerning.
Again, that was meant for devils. I did not think that that would be happening with anybody that was not. And can we just get to the point here? Can we just agree that you'll let us give... You've agreed to let us give this a shot? Not gonna...
Fine.
All right.
I will tell the rest of my people to step aside, and let you explore the mines to your heart's content.
Now, do we have to die specifically
Thank
to
you.
Sloth to give him power, or does
Inside check.
does that just have to be in the mine?
Inside check.
You can roll an insight check.
Ooh, 18.
From what I have seen, you do not have to die specifically by his hand, but if you die by his power, he gets stronger.
So if we die in like a battle against a monster that has nothing to do with him, like it wasn't his, it was just us dying to this thing, it won't work?
Correct.
Interesting. Out of curiosity, if things have kind of gone south up in the north over here, why are you staying here? The teleportation circles, well, actually, this is good for you to know that they do work. They are safe to use inside of Acedia and Carnalia.
We should mention like that if you go into the specific city, you will have to deal with Sloth's power.
Well, I think the effects... I assume, which this is partially out of game, I assume like the same like level of effect that was affecting us there is affecting us here? Maybe? I'm not certain.
Honestly, we have no idea how this works. It happened once, like with Lust, we were there, then we got closer, then nothing further.
Experimentation.
You guys aren't
It's like
feeling-
micro-dosing. You have to test it.
Yeah, you guys don't feel the effect of sloth here.
Is it like we feel it like the same amount that we were in the previous town, or is it like just it's not there at all?
It's like as if you had your back against an outpost.
Interesting. Curious.
But is this a good or bad
It is
thing? We'll
bizarre
find out.
that this area doesn't seem to be affected.
Yeah, but what
Detect
about when we
magic.
get into the mine, though?
Maybe they've got some words up or something. Detect magic.
Maybe if he's sloth, he has to really recharge his power. Is that a thing? Maybe like he gets tired
Maybe.
himself so easily. I'm just spitballing here.
That's a sign that
I'm
we should...
imagining him like on a throne of bones, and like he's already dead. That's how like Sloth he is.
Can
Oh
I...
my god. No.
Before we face Sloth, can I make like a what is the thing? Like a spirit sucking thing from like Ghostbusters? To like once we kill his physical form and he turns into a ghost, I can just like suck him up like a vacuum.
We need
Like
a
Luigi's
thermos, and I'm not
Mansion.
sacrificing my coffee.
That's gonna be a little tough. I'm gonna be real honest.
Fair. That is fair.
All right, so we have the
Alright.
map of the mines.
I assume we've let her go at this point,
Oh,
or are we still holding on to her?
There is one thing that Merlin. No, wait, no. This is Borodal who's asking. Who's currently no longer has his normal eyes. They're glowing a little bluish, weird kind of tints. And they are asking for the other dwarf we met.
As I said, she is working at her station.
Cool. Could you give her this message? And he just writes that in a little part of parchment. Weren't a hallucination. We'll meet you for the drink later. And then just you immediately see him like separate out of his body.
She'll look confused at the paper and then crumple it up in her fist. There's a good chance that message is going to
Neat.
her.
He didn't know that, or he trusts her.
Oh, neat.
He trusts her about as far as he could throw her, which is actually a considerable amount.
Well, no, here's the thing. The ghost trusts her. Everybody else, I think, can clearly see that's probably not happening.
We'll see.
All right, but onward?
I guess so.
onward. To Oz? To Oz.
Out of curiosity, how's your food situation? Because we did have a bit of a concern with another. It's fine. Just like, are you
We're fine.
okay? It's just you never know in cases like these.
The day we take handouts from a human.
Yeah, I don't
is
trust
mine
humans.
set on fire.
All right.
Centurion, I think before they all leave, I presume, just says, thank you for letting us pass through. I do appreciate that. I do just have one question that you don't have to answer. But to say that sloth has not affected you would be a lie. You were clearly deciding to do nothing and hoping it works.
She doesn't listen to a single thing you say, Centurion. In fact, she looked at you kind of curiously. You're a monk, aren't you?
He just kind of like looks at her. Yes.
The one survivor we had, the one that made it back. I think he may have been a friend of yours.
Where is he?
Not here. He needed to do something at the peak of this mountain.
I'm sorry, you said something about a peak of a mountain?
Yes. He needed to do something at the peak of this mountain.
Interesting.
How far is that?
It is about a 3 days journey from here.
He kind of looks down. How long did he leave? How long ago did he leave?
About 2 weeks ago.
Can you describe him?
Big, white fur, a tiger.
Does that sound like him?
And he kind of looks over her, and then, like, without looking back at the dwarf, you said?
Yep.
Yes. Once again, you said that you've only ever seen one other monk up here. Right?
No, we've had multiple monks, but
He's the only one that survived.
Correct.
Okay. Did he have armor?
Yes.
When he left?
Yes.
How hurt was he?
If he didn't seek treatment, I would say he would not last a week.
He kind of has this angered look in his face because he knows he can't leave right now. He just says, "Thank you. And I hope you survive too."
We actually probably should go and find him soon because he said it was a week's journey, right? Damn.
Centurion just, not that he ignores him, but he just kind of walks past him and says, "He's my problem to deal with. I'll deal with it."
Still, it would be good to at least, alongside, trying to get him to safety. It would be good to see what he knows. See, it seems like he's the only person that's had a one-on-one experience with sloth and survive.
He kind of looks back at him. He says, you can clearly tell he's not frustrated, but anxious, if you will. So he does come off a little on the offensive side.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he says, "So, just to be clear, you want to take another week from fighting Sloth?"
No, I said
even
it
though
would.
we set out to look for Sloth about a week ago, which our commander gladly reminded us.
I said it would be
the people back
nice.
home have... I'm sorry?
I said it would be better if we were able to do that. I'm not saying we should.
He's just like, "Okay, so then why mention it?" And then he walks off.
Yeah. Sid is annoyed. He was trying to be, careful of his feelings with that, but yeah, I don't think that went over well.
Obsidian.
I'm sorry, it's just also in my head. I'm like, it's like going up to an amputee. Wow, yeah, it'd be better if you had both your legs.
I don't think it would necessarily be like that, but I do get what you're saying. It's more like it would be more convenient if we could interview this person, they weren't like a week away when we have like something due like tomorrow night.
No, and that's why he's like annoyed. He's like,
Yeah.
"No, that's the conundrum I'm in. I'm glad that you reiterated that."
Well, like, you're the only person that can have a conundrum.
Well, considering I'm the one that knows him in this situation, yeah.
It's not. Listen, I get he's your friend, but it's not like you're the only person he's important to in this scenario.
He looks at Mercy. Is he in your business like this all the time too?
Yeah, always.
Sorry,
You just
backing
shake her
down
head.
isn't his thing. Shake her
I'm
head or
sorry,
nod
what
her
was
head.
She says yes, pretty much.
Like just shaking her head like whatever. Like she's just looking so done with this. These guys arguing.
Yep,
Okay,
backing
let's go.
down is not Sid's
Sloth
strong
is
suit.
trying to fucking wear us down and like trying to maybe even possess one of us. It's not working because we're fucking arguing with each other.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why did you say spill the beans? Beans. You're trying to be intimidating here. Beans?
Oh, so now you're gonna nitpick every little thing I say.
This motherfucker eating beans.
It's an expression. Get over it. Again,
Cry
that was-
about it. Cry about it.
Okay, so that was an interesting conversation. What do you guys do now?
Literally, all I was saying
I
is
guess
that it
start
would be,
searching.
all I was saying is that it would be nice if we could have talked with him about it.
I mean, it also would have been nice if the Sins never invaded.
I mean, yeah.
Right. That's thank you. Let's keep going.
So which way would you guys like to go? You have a door to the left, a door south, and a door to the right.
So
Everybody split up.
Does
What-
do you guys release
I think we should
this
go
dwarfish
to the
woman?
right and explore what there is to find. Oh, sorry.
No.
Has she already?
Release this dwarvish woman?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying yes. I think we agreed to release her. I don't know if there's anybody wanted to do that yet. I'm not.
What
the one
was
holding her.
Mercy's idea?
I'd like to go to the right and see what we can discover there before we move southward.
I was going to ask, what's the quickest way to get to where you think Sloth is to the, dwarves? Because they're the one who knows the mind, and as cool as it would be to explore, we seem like we want to get directly. We have to go down a lot.
Yeah, well, it's 300 feet below us, and nobody knows the way. It sounds like. We
Out that door, and she'll point to the door on the left. Follow the river down until you find tracks. Follow the tracks until you find the lift. Take the lift down. Then
Sid. Oh yeah.
Arthur just hold up, takes out a pen and paper.
No, yeah.
Pass
Sid
that
was
by me
writing
one
that
more
down.
time. Yeah.
I'm not going to remember that, but Sid would write that down.
you'll get
Go
to the
left,
second
take the
level
river.
of-
Once you get to the river, tracks. Then take the lift.
You'll get
Yeah.
to the second level of mines. There, it's not so paved out. Make your way to the end of the mine, and you'll find another lift. That'll take you to the level where he's at.
All right. And yeah, it'll be nice to explore, but I don't think we should if we're on a time crunch.
And Arthur's like, yeah, and I don't know what other kind of monstrous swiggities you guys have in here, so
Oh, all kinds.
gross. Let's go.
Well, he says that like jeering him
Okay.
on.
I guess we should be going.
Sorry.
Okay, now I let the dwarf go and specifically tell her, when we come back, I'm going to make a little sign that says we did it. And I'm going to put it on you now. You're probably going to attack me or break it or some other horrible thing. Just be prepared.
Yes. Actually, have you already let it go, or are you?
I'm just about to. It'll either say we did it or I was wrong.
Yes. I actually do have one more condition before we go, or one more request, I'll say.
She's already loose, so
Oh,
good
she's
luck
already
with that.
loose. Okay.
Yeah, she's already loose, and your robot has her
Crossbow.
crossbow. Good luck with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll like hold Onyx, like don't give it quite yet. Just let her hear this out. I request that if we do manage to free this mine of Sloth's grip, the dwarves of this mine will resume trade with the rest of the world when you are all back on your feet. and that you will not hold any grudges against humans anymore. Or that actually no, I roll that back. I don't know.
Like, yeah, I need you to
You
change
said
like
it.
this
Grudges
entire
are fair.
part of you for whatever reason I don't know about yet. But I need you to
I
not.
was kind of getting it. She was kind of on board with you, and then you said that.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I regretted it as soon as I said it, because that's not actually what I was trying to do.
Right.
You
So
really-
it's
Just standing next to her, just giving you like the weirdest, like, really?
no, it's resume trade with the rest of the world, and make sure that Sutton Outpost is supplied with the materials that they need to continue freeing other countries of the Sin's grip.
She doesn't answer you. Instead, what she does is she actually turns around and walks away, leaving you with her crossbow. I'll send someone down in a week to retrieve your bodies. And she'll start to leave.
Onyx, I don't think, realizing the context of the situation, is gonna walk back up to her. Like, I don't know if she's like storming off, but he's gonna try and give her back the crossbow.
She's storming.
He's gonna try and give back the crossbow.
With a angry glare, she'll snatch that out of his hands and keep walking.
Onyx is just
Arthur just kind of puts his arm on his shoulder. Wow, you have quite a way with the ladies, bud.
Are we considering the human comment canon, or can we roll that back? Man,
I don't want to keep it in because I think that's.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, you know what? That probably.
Like, I thought you were just like, I need you to give humans a chance. I was like, no, I need you to wipe that slate clean for whatever reason.
No, yeah,
we're gonna
even
do
if
what's
we're
called
keeping it, I don't.
spy. But
To be
here-
fair, Sid is a man of many skills. Speaking is not the best of those. It's not.
Oh, no, he speaks perfectly well. It's just,
Well,
how
it's
people take it.
just continuously puts his foot
giving
in
is
his mouth.
obvious. Oh yeah. He can do it. He chooses not to do it. And part of why I roll that back is I don't think he would say I think I meant to say, I should have thought of my words more. I meant to say, give us a chance, not.
Can we make
just
this
get rid of
entire
that
rant just him
grudge.
trying to explain to the rest of the party what he was
while
trying
you
to
guys
say?
are walking away, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, actually, no, that's fair. It's like, come on, guys, I didn't mean it like that.
Arthur's just like, fucking cringe.
So where do you guys go?
There's just a sigh. It's like humans.
He's like, wow, self-burn. Those are fucking rare.
So this woman walks out the door to the right, and it slams shut behind her. Where do you guys go?
She goes to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said to the left, follow the river, find some tracks.
Do we want to try and get
I'll see.
in any supplies or get in communication with any of the other people here before we go?
I thought we said we weren't exploring, my guy.
Well, there's a difference between exploring and
Yeah.
stocking up.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure. It's up to you. It's up to you because when we went back to Sutton Outpost, we got scolded at, and they don't have supplies. So I don't. Do you mean like here they have supplies here?
Well, it seems like they've got supplies. I'm saying, do we want to grab anything? I think we're good, but I'm just wanting to check in before
I thought we grabbed supplies where we were at last.
Well,
Like, no,
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
time to just move on.
Not to mention, though that is a good idea. Normally, they hate us.
At
Well,
least one
she hates
person who is in charge doesn't.
My
like
guy, she said we hate humans.
Okay,
Humans.
well,
okay.
And I'm
there's
saying
only
pointing
2 humans
the
here, to be
only-
fair.
Three
Yes, and you're the
humans
one
here.
that's asking if we should re-up, yo.
I point 3 humans here. The rest of us, I think we're free game to walk around.
No, it's not even that. Like, he wants to ask. That's fine. However, you are human. There seems to be a big wall.
Listen, I'm not saying we need to do this. I'm just trying to say I want to check in before we just start, rushing through the mines.
Check in with us or with who?
Yes, you.
Since we've stepped through the portal, I've been as ready to go into the mines to defeat Sloth since I was back at the town.
Fair enough. Everybody else good? Yes?
Yes.
No? Yes?
Okay,
All
sorry,
right.
this was Borodal talking this whole time.
Okay, that's fair. I also just love how, Sid and Bordal are just, swinging between agreeing on almost everything and then, maybe not hitting each other's bits,
It's like little misunderstandings and he just, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess it's Marlin. Both of them, really. I guess.
So you guys make your way out the door to the left, and you see these stone stairs leading down to another platform that is right above a river,
Mm-hmm.
or this flowing body of water.
Woo.
I moved you too far, Mercedes. Oh god.
Oh gosh. Oh.
I still can't see anything, so.
And we all die.
Let me just move Mercedes back to the party.
And then Karan came and killed us all.
So she's actually coming back with a dozen of her guards with crossbows at the ready.
Oh, yeah, actually, I do remember something now that I was thinking that we should do is maybe just start with a Arcana check on what Sid would know about how to trap spirits or contain them, because if we can't kill Sloth, we might as well just trap them in a jar or something. I don't know.
You could definitely roll an Arcana check for that.
All right, which obviously Sloth's going to be a different situation, but Onyx is going to use guidance to help Sid. Oh, well, that's still let's see, that's 6, and then plus 12 is 18. Still an 18.
You know that trapping them in jars doesn't work.
Yeah, no, I don't think it would be a jar. Oh, and I could see.
Normally when people are trying to trap spirits, they have some sort of almost runic containment that they use so that the spirit's not able to go anywhere.
Okay. Would I know what that would be offhand, or would that just be something that I know of, but not
I think
what?
you just know
like
of. I don't think you know what it is.
Yeah.
Question to
do I know where to find it?
Gideon.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, I do have the Sage background, which says if I don't know a piece of knowledge, I know where I would be able to find it. But that's also just... Would I have any idea of where I would be able to find something like that?
So you would know where to research this? Where to get something like this? No.
Well, yeah. Sorry, you were going to ask something?
Yes. Was Sidian asking this or saying this out loud? Because I know he likes to talk to himself out loud.
Yeah, I'd say he's muttering it a bit, and it's kind of up to you whether you can follow along or if it's just incoherent.
Well, Arthur's kind of just staring at you a bit. Just, mind you, he's never seen this, whatever the fuck you're doing. And he kind of just maybe the guy that has a spirit trapped would know how to trap a spirit?
Oh, you're talking about Onyx? That's a bit of a different situation. Less trap, more create. Which that was a complex process on its own, but it's a bit
Were you
different.
drunk? Did you not see the big guy with the spirit? That wasn't a. I hallucinated that? That's some strong ale.
Spirit? Okay, I actually am not following along. Are you talking about like
Borodal.
Borodal? Okay, yeah.
Borodal and his spirit that came out of his sword.
You may have seen him like I don't know if you've seen trying to think what's a good example. Essentially a spirit possessing and then like they just fall out of each other.
Oh yeah. You've
So
got
he was like, I don't know. I don't
It's a
care
big-
really about your sex robot. If that's how it works, that's cool. I'm talking about the big dude with the spirit attached to him.
yeah. Is that something that you know how that happened, or is that just something that happened? Sometimes magic does that. It'd be weird like that.
It would vary from spirit depending on their source, how strong in the process. And then he points to, well, Merlin. That one was forced. This one is mostly optional.
Do you know the process though?
Runes. A lot of magic. I don't know a lot of it, but it was old.
Do you know the runes, or would we have to find that still?
And he points again towards Merlin, specifically like his torso.
Okay. That's not a direct answer to the question. I didn't realize that was what was going on with him. But
No one really asked. They just assumed, okay, he can grow horns. Cool.
yeah, Merlin, what is your deal, out of curiosity, with all this?
I keep forgetting I only had this talk with Mercy, and I think Centurion, but I can't remember correctly. It was a lot of ale. Yes, thank you. Okay, so it was yes. I haven't told you yet. So, was doing my thing a while back. Some friends, frenemy, rival, fucked up bad. In that process of fucking up, something kind of got me and didn't kill me immediately, and kind of carved. And he just starts taking off his overcoat and like the barely ever buttoned shirt he wears, and just points to the tattoos he's got covering his torso and back, chest, and essentially made a circle of runes and all kinds of weird carvings onto me. Long story short, afterward, I could do the transformation thing, and it was actually someone. Yeah, that. What I remember, it's a little hazy from time to time. Memory comes back a little different. It's going to get stronger. I need to do the same, or it takes over. I have no idea what it's going to turn into when it finishes, but one of us is going to be in control in the end. Only
you
one.
want it to be you, I assume. Huh.
That's not even counting what the fuck the person who did this to me has planned. That's just what's happening with me right now.
Out of curiosity, would these be the runes that I would need a reference to create something that could do this, or is this just like, does it differ from vessel to vessel and situation to situation?
These are different runes.
Okay. So it's not the same runes as that process then?
Correct.
Okay.
Damn.
Very intriguing, but unfortunately I don't think that this pertains to our situation here. But if you do once all this is over, if you do want some arcane guidance, I'm not certain on what exactly that would entail, but I can do some research into seeing if I can help that process. If, again, everything goes well with this and we all get out of this smoothly.
I mean, I think I pretty much got it figured out. I need to be the one to win at the end.
Fair enough. All right, well, unless we want to go... You said I would know generally where I could find, like, books that could, like, show this. This is also just, like, an idea, so it might be a long process to do that we don't have the time for. Could I roll to see if I would know whether that would be the case?
You would know that it would be the case. The books that you need
Okay.
are not here.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
Or
It's not.
the books aren't here, or the process would be long enough that it would kind of just invalidate doing this?
Both.
Okay.
This would have been something that you would have had to prepare for before.
Sid is now cursing at himself for not working harder in the time in between sins. Should have pushed himself harder.
Seems like instead of the robot, you should have gotten ready.
Oh no!
He's helping.
Arthur, by the way, is the one saying this. Arthur's the one that's saying this.
Yeah, he was also not there and doesn't know the whole situation. And Centurion.
Yeah,
also,
but I know what the
But
fuck
that's also-
context clues are here. No one just says fuck
Yeah.
under that after that conversation. Okay,
Fair enough.
like damn, bud. You know what though? Respect, sex spot before preparation. I get that. Totally get that.
Yeah, Sid is just like stonewalling him, like not register, like not. He is registering it, but he's just not recognizing what he's saying right now, at least.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Okay. So you guys are now in the center platform above this stream of water. Below you, you will see a water wheel that is powering a pump that's directly into a furnace. And below that, you will see some tracks. What would you guys like to do?
Well,
Can Centurion tell what kind of tracks they are?
They are cart tracks, so like railroad
Mine
tracks
cart?
for little mining carts.
Oh, okay. Can we
Downstream
see
we
a
go.
cart anywhere nearby? Oh wait, no, this is the cart for the dead bodies. Got it.
Glad you understand.
Oh boy. Bring out
Fun.
your dead.
bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Yeah.
I got 3 with me today. You're gonna have to wait till next Tuesday.
Downriver then,
Okay,
I
never
guess.
Follow the river.
As you guys follow the river, you guys will see that working at this furnace is another dwarvish woman. Blonde hair. She is just hammering away.
Is this the same one as before, or is this a new one?
Borodel, you will know because your spirit will tell you, yes, this is the same woman as before. For when they first came. Not the same woman you just met.
Yep, and he is waving hello.
I think Arthur puts his hand out at Sidian and says, maybe we should let the non-human talk to them now.
And he doesn't say
Look,
anything, but he
look,
just
if
sighs.
you know what, maybe make some horns so you pass for a tiefling. I don't know, my guy. I don't know what you want me to do. It's not my prejudice.
Get some
What, are you
pointy
gonna-
ears.
What's next? Are you going to tell me to paint my skin green and grow some tusks?
Can you do
Okay, that was racist. And walks away.
Oh my goodness. Like, I can't win.
not. Could I use minor conjuration to create like some really, really bad like elf ear prosthetics?
I'll allow it.
Oh my gosh.
It's just the worst kind of hello, fellow humans, or fellow elves.
Not the dwarves
And, like,
famously
they,
get
like,
along
you
with
can
elves.
clearly
well.
tell.
Absolutely, famously.
Famously, they get along worse with elves than they get along with humans.
That's what makes it such a like idea that you would have. It's not human, so it must be better.
Yeah, this is in general something Sid like the dynamics between like races like this is not something that concerns Sid most of the time.
Borda, when you raise your hand to wave, she will look at you confused.
Oh, right. And I do resummon the a ghost.
Yeah, I'll just wear Calatrus around my neck.
When you do that, her eyes kind of go wide. Ah, shit, it wasn't a hallucination. Fuck, you guys are real.
Hi, you met my friend. We have to go take care of something with Sloth and everything, but afterward, he said you knew somewhere to get a drink around here?
Yeah. Yes. What the fuck's going on today? Yes, I guess. I guess don't die, and I'll see you when you get back. I don't...
That's great. Oh, I'm Bordal, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Hi. Bori. That's cute.
That's great. All right, we'll try not to die and hopefully join us free for the drink.
It's the spirit, I guess.
Oh, do you know the quickest way down to the bottom part of the mines, by chance?
Yeah. You'll want to take those railroad tracks, and she'll point to the ones directly below you guys. And then just go straight west.
Thank you.
Sure. I'm gonna go back to my work now.
Oh,
and-
wow. I'm dumb. I just realized she was talking about cart tracks. Like railroad tracks and not footprint tracks. I kept on looking at the map like, why am I not seeing any little sets of footprints?
They're
Wow.
hidden. We have to make an investigation check.
She rolled a 1. Arthur is definitely like cringing into his soul right now at this conversation.
All right, Ghost, I'm going to need you to scout for us. By which I mean, don't lead the monsters back to us. Just phase into the wall and tell us if they're up ahead.
Yeah, how is visibility actually in this area? Because it's
We's underground.
we is underground, and
this area, it is pretty well lit. What you guys are seeing right now on your map should be what you guys see, period.
okay.
I see nothing, so I don't remember using blind sense.
That's why you can't see anything, because you're not using it. Hold on, let me check.
Guys, I'm afraid it's just turned midnight here.
Yeah.
I-
I was gonna say we should stop here regardless,
Gonna
Yeah, that probably
have to
before we get into the actual mine.
it's a good idea.
get to bed. I'm sorry.
No, you're
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Fine. It definitely is fine.
Perfect place to end it.
Yeah. We will.
Glad we've gotten to the new
leave-
location.
Yeah. We'll leave
Yeah.
here, and then we will pick up next week with you guys actually starting to go into the mines.
Cool.
Should be fun.
Dungeon crawl time.
That'll be awesome.
We're
Oh,
gonna die.
Thank you, Miss DM, for hosting us. No, don't say that.
Thank you.
I mean, you might die. Who knows?
I hope we die.
Woo!
Actually, no, I don't hope we die.
It's okay, guys. I have Spare the Dead. It's all right.
That'll
The
help
dying.
us so much.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, I
Wait.
do have a,
Guys, I have
I
Razor
mean, I have a
Dead.
backup
Fine.
character, but I don't want to use her. Don't want to use her in the face
If you die, can Arthur
of
zombify you?
Mercedes' death. that would suck, but she's there
I mean, if
nonetheless.
Sid is alive,
Ah.
he's not going to let you.
Well, now here's the thing. If Mercy dies, I'm assuming Sid's just going to like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll just keep this to the side. I will eventually get strong enough to bring you back. You just got to hang in there for me.
Yeah.
So can Arthur zombify?
Just hang out in purgatory. This ain't so bad.
This is fine.
Loki, I'm really looking forward to when the first person dies.
Will you
You're
I mean,
really looking forward or
guys
not?
take care?
I really am.
I'm
Fair enough.
assuming that it's going to be by accident, not an actual combat.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Was looking over the notes for the story for Merlin. Finally decided on what the thing that he met up was.
Okay.
I was going to...
Perfect. Let me know. We'll discuss.
Oh, and this crystal, if there's an evening, any of the evenings
Tomorrow.
that come up this week that would work to discuss Hathor just a little bit tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay,
Does that
Cool.
work with you?
sounds good.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Well, y'all take care. This has been really fun. Y'all
been
get some good
fun.
sleep.
You too.
Yeah.
See you
Bye.
Wednesday.
It was not
Bye.